Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan video. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Merciless Judgement Strength Goku Black, a character from the World Tournament who's been released for DBZ Dokkan, and I would say overall is a very successful EZA of the World Tournament unit. It's just a pity that his team can't really keep up. He is an extreme strength type lead of key plus 3 HP attack and defense of 120%. Greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage to the enemy, lowers their attack and defense, and raises extreme class allies attack for 2 turns, which is pretty crazy. Attack and defense of 150%, future saga category allies key plus 1, attack and defense of 20%, time travelers category allies key plus 1, attack and defense of 20%, and for every attack received, he gets attack and defense of 50% up to 150. When he has a superclass enemy, he has attack of 100%, and when all allies included on the team equal all 5 extreme types, so extreme tech, extreme strength, extreme AGL, extreme int, and extreme physical, he'll give all allies 20% attack within his attacking turn, defense of 100%, and guards all attacks when attacking. When there is another ally whose name includes STR Goku Black attacking in the same turn, he has attack and defense of 200%, great chance of performing a critical hit, and all allies defense of 20%. So he's a 40% support basically for STR and Goku Black characters. He is a 60% support if you fulfill his extreme types requirement for attack, and if he's in the same turn as them, he is a 60% defensive support. So realistically, he's a 60% support for that future Goku Black Zamasu style team. He has guard, he lowers attack and defense, he is a 2-turn attack support, and he can have, when fully built up and max link level, or at least with all links active, he can have almost 800k defense before super, which is pretty good when you consider he raises his super again, his defense again on super. Great link set as well, Fear and Faith, Core Judgment, Fateful Battle, Dismal Future, Big Bad Bosses, Sharing the Limit, and Fear and Faith, Nightmare. And then he's also on Corroded Body and Mind, Future Saga, and Human Deeds, Patara, Power of Wishes, Realm of the Gods, Successes, Super Bosses, Time Travelers, Worldwide Chaos. It's not very often you have a World Tournament support that in theory has about 1.6 million defense, guard, and hits 18 million attack stats. He is, however, very conditional. To get him to perform his best, you have to A. have a team with STR and Goku Black on it, B. have a team that has 1 unit of each type, so AGL, Physical, Int, Strength, and Tech, and you need to also, as well, face a superclass enemy. So there's a lot of hurdles that you have to jump to get him to look this good, but he can look pretty good. I think overall he's a good unit. I think he's definitely a really solid addition to the Goku Black team. I think the biggest shame is that he's just not enough to bring that team back into relevance. That team probably needs 1 or 2 EZAs, probably needs a new headlining unit, but it is still really cool to see a free-to-play sport really kind of shine and be so effective and so good and, you know, just so really solid in general. You can also work on some other teams. You know, you don't have to have the whole team be Goku Black and Zamasu, especially if you're just pairing them up with 1 unit in particular. You could run like a Corroded Body and Mind team, you could incorporate some Janembas, you could do things like that to give you a little bit more in terms of team building. But I think overall he's a pretty successful unit. For me, I like him a lot. I think he suits that Goku Black team really nicely. He isn't enough to save the team. He wouldn't need to bring like damage reduction or something. But I think overall he's a great unit, and I really do like what he is bringing to the table. In terms of build, look, if you're going for pure peak supporting prowess, then additionals very good for him, because multiple 2-turn raises, extra defense with his guard, and also the ability to lower the enemy's attack, which is amazing. And on top of that as well, maybe a little bit of evasion. So if you went like a 15-15 split on evasion and additional, I think you'd probably be looking pretty good. So yeah,